Hello everyone, my name is Teo Salvador. Welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever. If you missed last episode, we built a diamond and we did a couple other things. We double-tracked a whole bunch of our system. This whole section now, from like way yonder here to like way over here, is now a completely double-track section. We also double-track this whole section here. And we did a couple other improvements to the line. One thing is, we have an issue. This train right here. Wait for the bling-a-ding, maybe? Why? Ah, here we go. This train here is stuck, and we need to fix that. So basically, we have an issue here where this train and this train are stuck because this train is stopped at this signal waiting for this train to get out of the way. Problem is, this train has to go to the exact spot that this train is, which is why they're stuck. And this is where having a chain signal would be really helpful in Transport Fever. I didn't know what chain signals were until very recently when watching Factorio, and there's another game that just released, can't remember the name of it. Basically what a chain link signal does in those games is, let's say for example this signal right here was a chain link signal. This signal will not turn green until this one turns green. And that's where having a chain signal will be really helpful. However, we don't have that in Transport Fever. So I'm going to have to turn this train around. And I'm going to have to remove this signal. And so basically now what will happen is this signal... excuse me, let me learn how to speak English. So now what will happen now that we remove this signal is that trains will wait here instead of here. And so basically this whole section here is one block. And so as long as a train can get through here, then this train will move forward, if that makes any sense. Well, problem's fixed. That train should go the way it's going. That train will be just fine. I have something else that I've been looking at. Salem. Last episode, we talked about the town of Salem. It's kind of just here. We haven't done anything to it. And there's a rail line right here. And the town of Salem is looking at the rail line like, I want one. And we haven't given Salem a rail line yet. So that's what we're going to do in this episode. Real quick, something I wanted to do is I'm going to bring a track out like this, and I'm just going to connect it like this. So let's build a train station for Salem, shall we? All right, Medium Street. Here we go. By the way, I'm sorry if this video is a little different than it normally is. I'm a little exhausted right now. I went on a road trip yesterday. It's a 6-hour road trip to, excuse me. It's a 6-hour road trip there and back. I went to Fostoria to do some train spotting, and unfortunately, it was kind of a bust, if I'm honest. We didn't see many trains, and so for a 6-hour journey, it was a lot. So that's why I didn't have a video out yesterday, and honestly, I kind of considered not putting a video out today, because I was like, oh, I'm just going to be exhausted. But then, you know what, I was like, I really want to have a video out. So we got a video out today. Hopefully you enjoy it. How am I going to do this? You reckon I should build something like this? Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Huh. Okay, I have an idea. Let's, let's build a... should I do 160? Yeah, let me do 160. All right, let's build the train station here. And, oh, I wanted a double track. Well, that's okay. The idea that I'm having here, building this as a passing station rather than a terminal, is in the later stages, we could have a train line going from Tulsa to Fort Collins to Salem all the way up to Wilmington. And we could kind of have like a commuter service here, which is something we can do in the later stages. But for now, I'm guessing... For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a train line between Fort Collins and Salem and just get that started up. And something we might do, because right now we don't even have any passenger trains coming here. So I'm going to build 2 train lines. I'm going to build one from Tulsa to Fort Collins and then one from Fort Collins to Salem. And that's just how we're going to do it for now. Because look at the money we have. We have $22,000. So while we have the money, why don't we just do this? Right? Why don't we just have a good time? All right, I'm going to bring this like this. Actually, you know what's something else I'm going to do? Just so that we can have this for the future. Excuse me. Mateo has the hiccups, which is very traditional. All right, I'm going to build this. And then I'm going to double track this. Okay. Yeah. This is fine. This is fine. All right, I'm going to build something like this. And what I will do is take this out like this. And I'm going to connect it to just about right there. Does that work? Ew. That looks really ugly. No. Why would you ever do that? All right, let's bring this out like this. And then there we go. Ah, that looks really nice. Okay. Now, the reason that I'm connecting it to here is because currently this third platform here doesn't have anything going to it. And so instead of building a passing track here, which we can do that in the later stages, if we really need to, we can build a passing track over here. This track here really doesn't get used anymore because it now uses this. The reason I had built this track initially was for the boxcar train. And now that we have this diamond here, the boxcar train just goes here and then delivers to here, which, you know what's something we can do? Look at this really funky bend we have here. Something we can do in the later stages, I'm not going to do it right now, is maybe build a track going this way. Instead of having this really funky bend here. It might save a couple seconds and potentially help us earn a little extra money. But, you know, we'll do that in the later stages. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this track out like this. I'm going to build it out like so. And then I think I'm going to build it just over here. Oops. Excuse me, game. Sorry. Build it like that. There we go. And then we will take the track out here. Kind of like this. And I guess what I'll do something like this. Oops. Nope, that works. Okay. Game? Game, do you mind? Wait a minute. I could probably... Let me just wait for this train to go by. Okay. Now, okay. So, I'm building this track right here. And the idea is that eventually we're going to connect Salem to Wilmington. However, that's for the later stages. That's something I'm going to do later. Alright. Let's bring this out like that. There we go. And let's bring this out like that, if the game would let me, but it's not going to let me because the game really sucks. There we go. Perfectamundo. Does that look good? That looks really good. And something I noticed, by the way, in the last episode while I was watching this, we have a really interesting kink right here. And part of me almost wants to say just leave it, but it's kind of bothering me. I mean, if you look at it like this, it almost looks okay. But this little section of track here is a little funky in the monkey. All right, that guy's going. How much money did that spend us? Okay, spent us quite a little bit of money. Okay, awesome. Let's build some signals now. Actually, something I will do is I'm just going to build something a little funky like this. There we go. And I will build another set just over here. I'm going to build that just about right there. There we go. Let's get some signals in here. I'm going to put signal right here. I'm going to get another signal just about right here. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Signal. And signal. There we go. And you know what? For good measures, let's put another signal right here. There we go. Awesome. How does that look? That looks pretty good. This whole section here, basically, is now double-tracked, which is pretty cool because for most of the game this whole section was like single tracked and now it's double tracked just because I think this whole area is the busiest area in our system, right? We have an oil train that comes through here, we have a boxcar, we have an oil train that comes through here, we have coal trains that come through here. It's a pretty crazy section indeed. All right, so now that I finished that, you know what, how about we just do I want to do that? Do I really want to do that? I was going to say, how about I just build... All right, I have an idea. We're gonna do something. Let's make a train line. I'm going to bring it from here to here, and then I'm going to have it terminate here. I'm thinking about this right here, right? And this is something I thought about prior to building this train line. So let me just name this real quick just so I don't lose it. Passenger... Tulsa to Salem. There we go. One thing I was thinking of here, and I was thinking about this in the back of my head, is Salem to Wilmington is a very long distance. So what I'm thinking is, what we will do is we'll have one passenger train going from Salem to Wilmington and then back. And that's all that train will do. Rather than having it go from Tulsa to Fort Collins to Salem and then all the way up to Wilmington, just one train with 2 stations and then one train with 3 stations here. I think that's the best thing we're going to do. We are losing money for some reason. Why is that? All the buses are losing us money. That's vehicles. I mean, to be honest, if you look at this, we're actually doing pretty good. Really, the only line here that's losing us money is our oil train, apparently. Why is that? Why are you losing us money? Okay, this guy's going about his business. This guy's going about his business. Okay. Man, alright. I have an idea. And I think this is something that we should do. Let's have this train go back to the depot, shall we? And you know what? Part of me is thinking about putting another engine on this train. Maybe we make this train just a little bit longer. Yeah, look at how much oil we have here. Maybe we make it a little bit longer and we put a second engine on it. That's an idea. That's an idea. But I don't know if I want to do that just yet. Okay, I'm going to try something real quick. All right, let's get the train to about right here. I'm going to reverse it and have him go to the depot. I think right there will work. Go to the depot, sir. There we go. And now this guy's going to go to the depot and have a great time. Okay, now while he's doing that, let's get a train here. What are you? Oh, you're going to the depot. Never mind. Sorry. Mateo's learning. Train number 3. Okay, let's build another train here. What should we do? I'm gonna... Ooh, man. That's $171,000. Actually, putting that train on the oil train might not be a bad idea. All right, I'm going to get the General, because the General is a good train. And let's get one... Should I do that? I mean, how many passengers? 14? It's a little bit cheaper. You know what? I'm going to get this. Okay. $2 million? I mean, that's 84. I almost feel like 56. You know what? Screw it. Let's get 5. That's 70. Let's buy this, and let's put that on the new train line we did. So that was passenger Tulsa to Salem. There we go. And we might have to buy another train in the later stages, but this will at least get the, get the line moving along. And then maybe what we should do is build the second train line here. And I'm not going to put anything to it just yet. All right, there we go. And then I'm going to name this passenger... Wilmington, Salem. Multiple vehicles are in poor condition. Of course. Okay. Now, there we go. That's good. Let's build some buses here. Passenger. There we go. I'm going to put that. There we go. Okay, let's put that there. Let's have him go this way. We'll have him go through the center of town. You know what's something I could do? You reckon? How should I do? Okay, I'm trying to figure out. See, whenever I do this, I always try to figure out how I want to build my lines, right? So I'm thinking, okay, you know what, let's just build a bus line here. I'm thinking from the train station to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, to here. There we go. Perfect. I always try to do a loop. And I try to figure out the best way that can service the whole city. So, okay. There we go. That's good. Bus. And that is... What is the name of this place? Salem. There we go. Yay! Bus line in Salem. Woo. Buildings. Let's get... that. If you can't tell, I'm very tired right now. I'm recording this and my brain's like, oh, this video is not turning out well so far. Okay. Ooh. Does that hold food? No, it doesn't, but it does hold grain. Okay. I like how this is cheaper than this. Like, Okay, I mean, you know what? That's fine. We're still in the 1800s. Let's give the horses some more love. That might be very optimistic what we're doing here. Bus Salem. There we go. Our new buses. Look at those. Oh, my. So, we're having a production issue right now. If you look at train number 19, why is it... Oh, it's carrying oil to the refinery. And right now, we're not able to fill up this train. And likewise, I think that this train's not able to be filled up either. So, we're having a little bit of a production issue right now. Probably won't hurt to upgrade the oil train. I don't know if I want to make it any bigger than it already is, because this train's struggling. I guess we're going to have to figure that out. For now, let's just upgrade this train that's over here. Why are you stopped at a red signal, sir? Oh, you're stopped because of this train. Interesting. Okay. Why didn't I build signals here? It's okay. Actually, if I build a signal there, I think we're going to end up with a gridlock, potentially. I gotta say, I don't remember building this diamond, or what made me want to build this diamond. Which is funny, because it was probably like 6, 7, 8 episodes ago that I was like, hey, let's build a diamond here. And I have no idea what my original intention was. It's a little wonky, I must say, but it's okay. Okay, yeah, it's perfectly fine. Okay. How about we do something else? How much money are you making us? Okay. You know what would not hurt? Oh, man. Hello. Who are you? Wait, what? What? What the heck? Oh, I'm sorry. This train's going to Wilmington. Sorry, Mateo's dumb. Yeah, this train's going to Wilmington. Sorry, I saw this train, and I'm like, why the refinery here? He should be here. But no, Mateo, he's going to Wilmington, which means he's exactly where he needs to be. Unfortunately, I mean, I guess fortunately, this train's going to get filled up with fuel, and he's going to be just fine. Man, everything's fine, Mateo. Stop freaking out. Everything is okay. All right, good. How's this going? This place is looking fine and dandy. We don't have any buses in Fort Collins. I just realized that. Okay. Well, that's a little unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah, let's Mateo, what are you doing? You want to get a passenger train in here, but you don't want to get any buses. Wow, okay. You're a wonderful definitely looking to you know, move those passengers around, aren't we? Okay. So I guess what we'll do then is let's build a train station? Yeah, train station. Let's build a passenger station here. Sorry, game's lagging. I don't know why. I'm a little nervous about this road here. All right, let's just connect this. And I'm going to say yes, I own this. There we go. Wait a minute. You know what? I'm going to do this and do this. There we go. Yay. Awesome. What the heck? Wait, am I going crazy? Oh, look at this. I just realized. Medium street, small street. Wow, okay. Interesting. Okay, Mateo obviously has no idea what he's looking at. Okay. How, you know, this is where people begin to ask, how the heck is Mateo making a profit when he's doing stuff like this? Okay, anyways, as I was doing, I'm only going to do this because I imagine they're going to eventually build houses here, and this is going to future-proof it. So, there we go. And we're going to bring it like that. I think this is fine. Is it fine? I don't know if it's fine. It's okay. I'm going to bring this up here. I'm going to bring this down here. There we go. So, let's make our new train, line. Let's make our new bus line. And there we go. Awesome. All right. So, bus. And what is this? Fort Collin? Fort Collin. It's Collins, not Collin. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's get, I reckon that 87 buses. How much would 87 buses cost? No idea. One of these costs $32,000? Oh, interesting. It's weird that this is cheaper, as I said. Okay. You know what? How about this? Let's you know what? Let's just buy. Okay, 200. Sorry, Mateo obviously doesn't know how to speak English. Let's just get 2 buses going in. There we go. Now why is this train not filling up with cargo? Okay, it's starting to fill up now. Okay, we're actually not doing terribly. This guy here's with steel. He's ready to go. You know what would not hurt is double tracking this. I almost kind of feel like double tracking this wouldn't be a bad idea. Because then at least if he's double tracking this, he's able to wait here instead of here. Huh, okay. All right, well, you know what? Let's think about that in the later stages. What are we doing? What was I waiting for? I was waiting for this guy right here. Perfect. And now something I'm going to do, I'm going to take this. And if I could edit selected vehicle, I will move that to there. What the heck? Wait a minute. What did this just do? Yeah, it has a locomotive. What? Wait a minute. 15 years old. Okay, sorry. Mateo is confused. Ah, okay. Sorry, I wanted to move this locomotive here because I wanted to replace this one, and it put another locomotive. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, Mateo, if you can't tell, Mateo doesn't know what he's doing with his life half of the time. So, all right, I'm going to build this train, and I'm going to remove the caboose, and let's get some more of these guys here. 152, you reckon? 143... 170, I think that's pretty good. It says mediocre power, which is pretty good. There we go. I really hope that this fits. Okay, let's buy that. And let's put this on the lime green. This one, yeah? This one. There we go. 17 cars in total. That includes the engine, I believe, and the caboose, which means that we have a total of 15 tankers, which is actually pretty good. I'm really hoping that this train doesn't block anything. Okay, 119. What? Excuse me? Okay. When did I read 156? All right, Mateo's making no sense of anything. Mateo's just not making any sense of anything that he's doing with his life. Wow, look at all the oil that's here. Great. Who requires fire? Lansing requires fire. Problem is that it's really far away. And part of me is like, but do I really want to do that? I don't know. How long have I been recording? I have no idea. Mateo is not doing wonderfully. It's fine. It's fine and dandy. Okay. Who are you? Okay, you're that guy. Excuse me. Look at that. Coal is starting to go down, which is a little nerve-wracking. Long term, this is going to be very bad. The fact that coal is starting to decrease. That's starting to become a very big problem later in the game. So we're going to want to be very careful of that. However, the good thing is that we're producing a heck of a lot of steel, which is amazing. Because this train here is now able to service this place just fine. Do we have a machine parts factory somewhere? No idea. Although Salem does require bricks, and we have a brick factory right here that uses stone. However, we don't have a stone factory here, so that kind of defeats the purpose. Okay. Yeah, awesome. Something that we can do later also is Fort Collins has a coffee refinery, and there's a coffee farm right here. And even though coffee does nothing to us, the new thing about Transport Fever 2 is that you can service an industry even if you're not taking cargo out of it. So at least I haven't had this issue yet. Transport Fever 1, if you brought too much cargo to a factory, for example, they won't accept cargo. They'll say, hey, try to, or maybe this game says it too, but at least with that one, I might be talking completely out of my rear end on this one, But what I remember is that factories would stop accepting that sort of cargo. And the factory that's producing that cargo for that industry won't produce it because they're having a surplus. That's at least what I remember. All right. So, yes. I'm kind of debating on adding another train here. Alrighty, well, you know what? I'm going to end this episode here. Sorry, I'm exhausted. I've had a long couple days. If you're on my Discord, I talked about my weekend, and I'm pretty much gone on the weekend, which is why I'm not here recording or streaming or anything like that. And so by Monday, I'm exhausted, and then yesterday I took a 6-hour road trip to do some train spotting. Ended up not seeing very many trains at all, and then had to take a 3-hour trip home. And, yeah, I'm kind of exhausted. So we're going to end the episode here. Next episode, we're going to... Oh, my gosh, look at how many passengers are waiting here. For the other direction. Look at that. All right, I'm going to move this one to Terminal 2. There we go. What is this? Shared capacity buildings for full platforms. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. So, wow, I gotta say, this station here is actually really popular. Look at how many people are waiting here. Wow. How about you go back? Ay. Okay, go back. Why can't you go that way? Okay, go. Wow, okay. Maybe we should do commuter lines. Look at that. Look at this one. And then look at one like Wilmington, for example, which actually, to be fair, Wilmington does have a number of people waiting at it. But, like, how fast, how fast these two stations filled up with people. Now, maybe that has to do with population, but, like, wow, okay. This station's full of people, and that's kind of amazing. Nobody's waiting to go to Wilmington because we don't have trains going there. Wow, $5 million, and we have 8,504 people transported currently with 47,000 tons of cargo. That's amazing. Well, anyways, I'm going to end the episode now. Next episode, we're going to come back and do some things. Yeah, thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. See you later. Peace.